Hello grade 7 computers. This is Mr. Sommerfeld and this is the tutorial video for the Google Spreadsheet assignment number 4. First thing you're going to want to do is rename your spreadsheet. This can be done by clicking on Untitled Spreadsheet and typing in assignment number 4. The only thing I want you to do is also put your first and last name. So for me, Mr. Sommerfeld. Click OK and you'll notice the changes up here. So the way a spreadsheet is laid out is you have columns which run this way, or run vertically, and rows which run horizontally. The columns are, you can find out which column they are. They're identified by their letter, alphabetic letter, so A, B, C, D, those are columns, and rows is numeric, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to grab cell A1 and B1 all the way over to G1. So we're going to highlight those by just clicking and then dragging your mouse over to G. And then we want to merge all those cells so they become one cell. The way we do that is by just clicking Merge Cell. We're going to also want to do that for A2 all the way to G2. And you'll notice here, Merge Cell. A nifty little trick is if you hover over any of these things up here in the toolbar, it'll tell you what they are. So we want to merge. So once we have merged, we want to change the background color of these two cells now to a yellow color. And in this cell, we're going to type Burger King Lethbridge. Put one too many commas in there, I'll take that one out. Below that, we're going to want to put the date. So what we're doing here is we're doing a payroll for Burger King. Because it would look a little bit better if we had these things centered, this text, we will highlight both cells, and you'll notice right here this is our alignment tab. So right now it's to the left, we want it centered. So there we go. I want to change the text color to a blue color. Looks something like that. I'll also highlight these cells because I want a bold face because it just makes it stand out a little bit better. Now in these cells, we're going to write employee name, social insurance number, and that's to identify workers for a business, job title, days worked this month, the hours worked, the wage, and then how much the paycheck is going to be, so the check amount. Okay, so you'll notice here that we have too much in that cell, so what you can do is you can readjust the size of that cell so it all fits on one line, and I like that a little bit better. Once you do that, highlight just the cells in row 3 and make it boldface. So now we have to readjust the social insurance column to make them all fit properly. And then I also want an underline underneath what we just wrote. So you do that by going to Borders and Underline. And you'll notice the line that popped in there. Okay, now you'll notice that a lot of these are centered. In fact, all of them are. All of these titles are centered, so we're going to highlight all of them. And you'll remember that we did that with the alignment function right there. Okay. So that gets our overall workbook set up. So this is the first video. This is the first step. Pay attention in part 2 and we'll continue to figure out how to format this spreadsheet.